In today's video, we'll be looking at psychological pricing tips that increase sales. As advertising and marketing pioneer named William T. Moran once said, pricing strategy always has been more of a poker game than a science. So what does this actually mean? To me, this means presenting your pricing in the best possible way to win the sale. And there are some simple tips and tricks that you can use to increase your win ratio, which we aim to cover here. You might want to think about offering something for free. We often think of this in the form of bog-off deals, buy one get one free, as it's also known. Or think about 3 for 2, whereby you often get the third item cheapest. The idea here is to grab your customers' attention and impact their buying behaviour. Without a 3 for 2 deal, for example, would they be most likely to have bought just one? They might not need all 3 now, but they'll put the products in their cupboard. You've got a bigger deal size today, and you no longer run the risk of them going elsewhere to buy more in the short term. Plus, they'll likely return when they run out, as they might get another deal next time. You can also start to think outside of the box when it comes to free. What else can you offer to ease the purchasing decision or make that customer keep coming back? If they're willing to wait longer for the delivery, can you offer it for free? Can you say with a certain amount of spend, they will get free delivery? Can you offer some sort of paid membership scheme where they get free unlimited delivery? Think Amazon Prime. Or a fab one that I must admit encourages me to purchase more is from the online sports retailer Wiggle. They always give you a free Haribo sweet packet in the delivery box itself. They probably cost pennies, but it's this little thing that makes customers return again and again. You might like to consider charming your customers with the number 9. This doesn't necessarily mean just simply making all your prices end in .49 or .99, but rather making sure your products fall within the right range. Charging $1,299 for something like an Apple laptop puts it in the 1,200 range rather than the 1,300 range. Customers will look at you oddly if you charge 1,302 in this instance or 1,310 in this instance. Even though we think we're clued up to this, studies still continually show that we're influenced by this pricing behaviour and ensuring prices are within certain ranges. Have you considered using odd pricing? Prices such as $9.95, $9.97, $9.98, $9.99 are used instead of the price 10. This type of pricing makes it seem like you've carefully calculated the price of your product. Using this pricing makes customers think that the price was a deliberate strategy to offer a fair price, marking the product down to the lowest possible price. This technique works when discounting products as well. Slashing a price from 49 down to 38 is much more effective than 49 down to 40. Try using odd pricing on a new product you're launching. Consider using 2 different price points, one with odd pricing, another with round pricing, to test which works best for you. More often than not, it's the former. Have you considered giving pricing comparison a go? This is a clever marketing technique in which the price of one offer is directly contrasted with the price of another offer. Another word for this is anchoring. In a study published in the Wall Street Journal, we learned that Williams-Sonoma had a $275 bread maker in their catalogue that wasn't selling well at all. When they introduced a similar bread maker for $415, which in fact was only marginally better, and placed it next to the $275 bread maker, sales for that bread maker almost doubled. Customers don't make their decisions in a vacuum, and pricing your products in this way takes advantage of that fact. Have you remembered that customers equate price with quality? If you're selling a t-shirt for £100, it might sell just as much as one of exactly the same selling for $20. If you're selling glasses for £350, are they really much different in composition to the glasses for £100? Probably not. If you're selling tools for €500, what is included in that premium model versus the value model for €200? Is that extra battery life? Does that extra battery life mean all the difference for the end consumer? Just give it a try. In your customers' minds, expensive often means good. So, I've given you here a few psychological pricing ideas, and perhaps you believe it would be a good idea to implement one or more into your business. Remember to test out different pricing strategy on both new and current products that you're selling, and bear in mind that your customers' purchasing behaviours may change over time. Good luck.